Dr. Barron with Highpoint Spine and Joint Center. I wanted to thank you for your interest in our physician weight loss and wellness program, and wanted to give you kind of an overview of what you can expect and kind of how we run the program. One of the big things that we want to do with our weight loss and wellness program is make sure that it's very much about customization and accommodation. Really customizable to your health history, whether you have diabetes, whether you have heart disease or anything like that, depending on what your personal situation or happenstance may be. We want to make sure that we customize a program that's going to help you lose weight, not only lose weight, but also have better health overall with your blood work and things like that. So it's also about accommodation. We want to make sure that it's going to be something that's sustainable for you, something that works with your lifestyle, something that's flexible for your work schedule, things like that. So all of that customization and accommodation starts by knowing where you're at right now. And so what we start with is a detailed examination where we take some very specific measurements of your weight, your body fat percentage, your lean body mass. We can figure out from there a target weight of where we want you. We also use some blood chemistry profiles. We can do those in our office with finger prick blood tests, so it doesn't require a blood draw or anything like that. But if you've had recent blood work, a lot of times we can use recent blood work from a health fair or from another provider to help you with that. But with ours, we measure a lot of your lipids, we measure your cardiac markers, we measure some insulin levels, things like that, some inflammation levels, which all help us to know what are your problem areas and what things should we focus on first with your program. And so usually our program is going to involve several different things. One of the main structures, one of the main features of our program is that it's going to involve some sort of eating plan, some sort of diet program that we can help you with and that we can hold you accountable to for losing weight. And so a lot of times that's going to involve some sort of time restricted eating. Some of it might involve some intermittent fasting. Sometimes we do have some vegan protein shakes that we recommend for helping people during some fasting times. They also can act as a satiety or help you have that more full feeling if we're restricting calories. And we have a really good way of logging all that and keeping track of all that for you. And so that's one piece of the program. Another piece is trying to help you with any type of a exercise program, some sort of activity program that we can have to make sure that you're maintaining your activity level. We also like to check vitamin D levels, and so if there's some sort of a vitamin D deficiency, we like to address that as well. And we can do that with supplementation. So there's lots of different fingers and factors to this whole program that we can help you with. The other thing is just we want to have some accountability. So that's one of the hard things about losing weight, I think sometimes, is just not having accountability, so we kind of fall off the bandwagon. And so what we're trying to do with our program is have some accountability. We're going to have weekly weigh-ins for patients. So they weigh in weekly with our staff, where we go ahead and we can track their weight loss really easily. We can track their eating plan. We have some logs that we've created that really help us easily track what you're eating, how much, and if you're on track with the diet program that we've set up for you. Also with accountability, every 2 weeks we'll have you meet with one of our providers. Usually that's going to be some sort of telehealth phone call type of meeting to make sure that we're on track after they've reviewed your file, and then that will help us to know if we need to make any changes to our recommendations based on your progress. And kind of the third factor that I think is important to our program is the education and the community factor. So we've done some online classes, some video classes that we've recorded for patients that are going through our program. So it'll be a members only online course or videos that we'll have you watch that will kind of help educate patients about why we're making certain recommendations. It will help them to know the science behind what we're recommending so that it's easier to follow, and so it makes more sense of why we're having you do what you do. The other thing is just the community part. We're going to have a Facebook community with members only access so that people can collaborate with other patients that are in our program as well. I think that forms a community. We can share successes, and I think that community really helps us all to keep on track. The other thing that I want to touch base with a little bit about is the program pricing. So our whole goal with this program is to help people lose weight and be healthier, but we want to do it in an affordable way that everyone can handle. And so we're pricing our program at $97 a month. That includes your weekly body composition weigh-ins. That includes your bi-weekly appointments with your physician. It includes unlimited access to our online education, as well as our private Facebook group. The other thing that patients will get with that is 10% off of any of the supplements that they may be taking as a part of their program. They can get 10% off of those. And so we're trying to make it as affordable as we can, $97 a month for a 6-month program. If people want to pay up front, we give them a little bit of a discount for $497 for a 6-month program. So we appreciate all of your interest in the program. We're excited to get started with it with everybody, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.